Yes, people, how are we doing on this fine Wednesday afternoon? We've just got partially into the woods. Big industrial building next to us, which we will not be we won't be nowhere near it by the time we get to our spot. We've got Dan with us today. Dan, say it where Dan. So yeah, we're in Beeley Woods today, / Outer Bridge / Warncliffe. It's a bit of a mixed match woodland. There's multiple things to do. We're going to be across a railway, so there's that to come across, and we will be going past one of my very old chill spots that we used to go and chill at when we were a lot younger, like 15, 16, well no, not that young, maybe like 17. So we will be cutting through that, so I'll make sure to get that, and we'll show you the old little spot where it used to all go down back in the day. But until then, we're going to get on our way, and I shall next see you when we're going through that old spot. Right, then we are currently climbing now to the original chill spot I was on about. It is fucking very slippy on the ground though. It's like clay underneath, and this is it's like a run for water when it overflows and stuff, so it's a bit slippy, and it currently looks like we're walking to nothing. This is the route up, and as you can see there, it's rather slippery. Some big obstacles coming up, so I'll see you at the top. That were a little bit of a unexpected heart rate raiser. But this is the old spot. It's a bit of a shame, the old railway sleeper that used to be railway track that used to be a seat, been knocked over or fell over somehow. And there's also now a stream here. This never used to be here, but this is very clear water. I think very drinkable water, I'm not gonna lie. But this is the spot. Big man Dan's trying to lift it. No chance. This was the old chill spot. All used to sit on there, about 7 of us back in the day. But yeah, look at this. Absolute crystal clear water. Coming from somewhere up there. And as Dan's just pointed out, it's like these weird little sheets of clay, which is quite satisfying. Oh, look at that. That's a satisfying little thing for you, that. For my male audience and all, one of them ones, you know what I mean? But yeah, just thought I'd show you all the spot. Get a bit of nostalgia up here, but we've got a lot to do. We've got a spot to find. We've got to climb up that and across the train track now. So I'll see you when we find a spot that we're happy with, and we're going to set up camping. I know I said when you next see me we'd be at camp, but we've just come across, when we've got up onto the train track, we've just come across a few little shelters that look promising, and a lot of felled trees and logs. So for firewood, we're sorted. And look at these little shelters. The bigger one looks as though it's got the roof intact. This one looks like an old little train spotting thing, which roof's collapsed in on, so that's no good. We'll have a look at what this one is, if we can get in it. I mean, the door's open. I just hope there's no like homeless bloke laid in it. That'd be a bit of a surprise for both me and him. Oh, it's no good for fucking sleeping in. No idea what it used to be. If anyone does know what this used to be, feel free to leave it in the comment section. It's cold in here. It's cold and dark. Shit corner, bog roll and that, lovely. Someone's had a drink. Another door. And that's it. So now we do need to genuinely find a proper spot. Oh, that's pretty cool. Little retaining wall made out of sandbags. World War II vibes. Dan's found some silicone. So yeah, we'll go find somewhere to actually set up camp now. And we'll see you there. So after about an hour and a half of hiking, we have found our spot for the night. Quite a nice spot. It has been used before because someone's made a fire pit, pretty big fire pit, which we'll descale. I'll probably not use it as that size. Just gonna get camp set up now, clear some at ground, get tarp set up. This is the area. So I'm thinking tarp's gonna go between these two trees. We've got a nice secluded area, nice big wall. That's the fire pit I was talking about. Got our gear, and yeah, beautiful little spot, to be honest. So we'll get camp squared off, get it all set up. I'll see you then. So I'm now going to do test number 1 with the new shovel. We've got it all built up. I have been using it a little bit. Dan has already used it to clear his ground. As you can see, that's Dan's spot. I had to set my area up first before I cleared the ground. Backwards, yeah, I know. I'm just going to prop you up there and we're just going to clear around here. Help if I didn't drop it. A lot of brambles, which I've noticed, which honestly, this fucking shovel is brilliant for that. That's another thing I never thought I'd use it for. You can use it to compact the ground by hitting down with it. You could probably do it just as quick with your feet, but when you get something new you want to test it to all its ability, do you know what I mean? So
yeah, I do feel that.
But all round for that, I'll show you in a minute once I've tightened this back up. For a quick little clear, that ain't done too bad, that. Can't fault it so far. Dan's used it for a few things and he said same, so as far as it goes for now, that shovel is doing bits, it's doing really well. It's my setup for night, hammock underneath, tarp pitched. Dan's just collecting some logs up, he's going to set a little A-frame up there for his tarp. And then we'll be away. Get a brew on soon. Definitely need it after all hiking we've done today. In about 3 hours worth of hiking. Me and Dan don't drive, so we ain't drove nowhere. We've got here all on foot. I'll tell you, my shoulders are feeling it. But we're gonna crack on. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so I've just started chopping a log with this shovel, and it split it really well. Not quite as good as an axe, but if that's all you've got, then it does job. So we're just oh, that, look at that. That is what it's about. We're just prepping, well, I'm just prepping some wood for fire. Got my little cutting station, chopped. Don't even know what to call that. That's my kindling. Got a few logs on bottom ready to go. And as Dan's just setting up his little A-frames, the fucking sun beaming fruit trees for us. A little walk down here so you can see what camp looks like as you walk up to it. It's looking nice, to be honest. But that, oh man, that is just spectacular, isn't it? I'll flip camera around so you don't get me in that as well in a minute. See how camp's looking? That's the sun through the trees without my ugly mug in it. Beautiful. I don't think I'll camp here again though, because I've noticed while being here, I can hear the sirens of ambulances, police cars, fire engines passing by. I can hear, there's a factory not far from here, you can hear that in operation, so you don't get much natural sounds, it's more like man-made sounds, which it's not really what you want. I can hear odd bird tweeting, but not as much as I'd like, if you know what I mean. So I think it might be a one-time only spot, this.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But whoever's been here before, whatever wood we don't use, I'll leave it for them, because obviously it is a camp spot, because that fire pit, unless it's, I've noticed that someone started building like a little bike track, it looks to be anyway, like they've run logs, because I've done mountain biking for a good couple of years in the past. I know what it looks like when someone's starting to build a trail, so I do believe someone's starting to build a trail up here, and that might be these guys. They might have just made a fire pit, had some lunch up here while they're doing their track work and stuff, but hey ho, I'll leave some firewood for him if we have any left. But get Dan in hand, getting his fucking little shelter set up now, and then we'll get a brew on. But I'm not going to use fire straight away, because like I said in the unboxing video, I do have something to show you today. That being my pocket rocket, little stove, and I got a little gas can to go with it. So when I get that set up, I'll get Dan on camera and we'll do a little video on that as well. Get that added into this video for you, because I did say I would. So yeah, on to the next step. Just walked out of camp. Camp is literally just up there. You can just see the tarp. Golden hour and all. It looks beautiful out here. It's a very mixed woodland. There's a lot of birch, some ash, some beech. Got some sweet chestnut in here, but this woodland, the chestnuts don't grow big enough to eat, so they're a bit pointless. But I'll show you what we're working with, and a lot of it's dead, to be honest. A lot of it's just dead standing, but absolutely beautiful in these woods. It is. The grass is so vibrant, so green, blades, individual blades of grass, beautiful. Absolutely lovely. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you can tell, but I fucking love being outdoors. I love it so much. And I'm actually really enjoying capturing all this and like letting you guys experience it as well. Just nearly walked into a tree. There's nothing I'd enjoy doing more right now than this. So I appreciate the people who do watch these videos, and let's just get this channel growing, and let's get a gang together. Just a quick one. I just said to Dan, something I'd love to learn and be good at is axe throwing, and being able to do it like spot on. So I've just thrown my axe at this fucking dead tree stump, and you can tell the tree stump's dead because look at how the axe has wedged itself in the tree. Completely upside down, the wrong way around. I couldn't believe that when that just happened. Sun's now pretty much set. Fairly lost a bit of daylight, but not much. Dan's just about there with his shelter for at night. We're going to probably get fire going soon and get some Get some tea on. Got burgers for tea, not special, literally just burgers and plastic cheese. Sausages for morning. Cheap, quick. 24 hours out, I guess. Try and throw this at this fucking thing one more time. Completely missed. Left-handed throw, that's my excuse. I'm right-handed, not left. So if I'm correct in saying, I believe these mushroom things, you find them on dead birch trees, and you can use them to sharpen your knife, give your knife a bit of an edge. So I'm gonna give that a go, see if it is the correct thing I need, and with my new little, where is it? My new little stump to sit on, I'm gonna give it a go, see how it goes. So I've just been doing it for a few minutes, and my knife's had a pretty rough life, to be honest. It's not been looked after the best. My knife's had a rough life. But just after a few swipes and a few minutes of doing it, I can see that it is starting to put a little bit of an edge on. Like I said, my knife's had a rough life, so it's got a lot of chips in and stuff, and to be honest, I probably should get a new one. But what it is doing it. I just don't know how long I could sit here for and do this. There's other things I want to be getting on with. So this will probably be the last video from us tonight. We're just gonna sit, chill, smoke our booners, chill to a bit of music, and just watch the fire. Chuck this on, and it'll be hot enough to cook on. I'm not gonna bother showing you cooking, it's only some burgers, it's not special. Just a quick easy tea. But other than that, yeah, see you in the morning. It has started to spit a bit, hoping it just stays spitting and it doesn't actually piss it down. Regardless, we're prepared for it. But yeah, see you in the morning, gang. Thought I'd give you all a quick update. It's currently 4:30 in the morning. It's freezing. I've not really had much sleep. I've probably been awake about half an hour, and I must have gone to bed about 11:30. So what's that, about 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I just thought I'd give you all an update. It's not been the best so far, sleep-wise, but I shall see you when it's daytime, probably in an hour or so, an hour and a half or something. See you then. So since that last little clip at 4:30, an hour and a half has passed. I think I've had about 10 minutes sleep, and as you can see here, it's now time to wake up because I've just been slapped in the face by a tarp. The wind's picked up and it has now pulled my peg out of the ground. Thought it felt a bit weird. I getting fucking felt this on my face. I thought as Dan woke up and is he trying to wake me up? But nope, it just turns out that my fucking tarp's blown off. Oh, not the best sleep, guys, but you know, fuck off. Right, I guess it's time to get up and fucking get active then.
probably shoot off a bit earlier than expected today because that sleep weren't very good and I'm fucking right tired. And this wind's doing me in and I've only just woke up, so I'm gonna get up, sort this fucking thing out and have a munch about, I think. Oh.
Right, I'm actually awake now. Them last two clips that'll be before this, I hadn't fully come around. I was still a bit sleepy, a bit fucking cold and that. I mean, I'm still cold, but I'm up now. Dan's up, he's just chilling in his shelter. Held up pretty well, even though it took about 3 hours to set it up. It held up well, whereas mine, it held up. I did fix it 5 minutes ago, but I'm already getting this reoccurring problem, and I think, well, it's not because I think, it's because I know that my fucking peg's bent as fuck, so it just doesn't hold in the ground now. But I'm not fucking about with it because it's coming down in the next fucking 10-15. We're gonna get up, sort camp out, get a brew on, and then probably just head home, to be honest. Get some food when we get home and stuff, because it is early, it's only 6 AM. But with having not the best sleep, I am freezing, and I don't really want to get a fire going because we're not going to be here long enough to maintain it and let it die down and stuff. And I'd rather drink my water than pour it on fire. So when I get brew on, I will quickly show you that pocket rocket that I wanted to show you because I didn't get a chance to last night. And just before I go, I will test the saw part of the shovel and the knife and the saw on the knife, just so we can touch down on giving that shovel a pretty solid review and usage of all, well, not all, but most items that like come with it, if you know what I mean. So I'll catch up for you when we're setting brews up, and I'll show you this pocket rocket. So I just thought this is a nice little way to warm up in the morning. The shovel's got more length to it so you can get a better swing. And there's a really dead tree stump, well, a couple of them. And it's that soft. You just gets your blood flowing, gets your body pumping, gets you nice and warmed up. That it's a nice little method. Gets heart rate going. Only problem is I've got my little slippers on, which aren't really made for outdoors, so my tuxes are a bit cold. But nevertheless, I'm going to carry on chopping for a bit and keep that heart rate going and keep warming up a bit. So I'll just go through this pocket rocket fairly quickly because I think this video is going to be fairly long as it is. So gas, we've got C300 Extreme, performs at minus 27 degrees, £7, little tin, can't go wrong. And then we've got the MSR pocket rocket, which it is a stove that is literally this big, and as you can see, quite literally fits comfortably in your pocket. So inside is your stove. That is literally it. So you fold the ends out and they form, you like, I don't even know what you'd call it, but the bit you put your kettle on, your hob on, make sure gas is turned off. And then we just screw her on. Just like that. And I was quite surprised at how powerful these are. Just like that. That's it, just like that. And that's it, gas off, fill kettle up, and then kettle will just sit on there like that. And jobs are good. I don't know how long it's going to take to boil the kettle, but as just for size, compactability and lightweight material, and I have seen them used before, I would recommend them. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with this at all. But yeah, get a brew on, have a nice cup of coffee. Bosh. So we're now going to quickly test the saw on the spade. Although it's only small little serrations, but we'll give it a go. I'm not going to lie, that isn't the best. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a shovel, not a saw, innit? So, I mean, fuck it. Works better as chopping wood than it does cutting it. So, I mean, this is pretty dead. So the fact it's not cutting, very good through that. I won't be using it as a saw. Could ride bareback on that fucker. So the last little thing I wanted to test was this knife. It's pretty pointless of me showing you it in action because I haven't got anything to use it for now. We're packing up, we're about to go. I have just tried using the serration bit. As you can see, there's a bit of wood in it. Same as the shovel, it's a knife, not a blade, not a saw. It doesn't really perform well as a saw. Only thing I'd change on this is I'd take the serration off and I'd put a flat edge on it just so that you can use it with a fire starter. Bearing in mind the shovel comes with a fire starter and nothing to actually strike it with. Whereas if that were flat, you'd be able to use that to strike it. But nevertheless, like I've said, surprised it came in oil slick, happy with that. It's a spare blade to have on you in case, I don't know what happens to my other one. It'll always be a bag width shovel, so can't fault it. Not got anything to complain about really, other than the one thing, like take the serration off, put a flat bit on back. But other than that, that's it. And we're just about, well, as you can see, tarp's still up, hammock's half up. We're going to pack up now and then get on our way. So that'll be all for this week's camping video. It's been a good one. We've had Dan with us out here looking like a tree surgeon with fucking big waterproofs on and all that. But yeah, so until the next one, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. You know how we do. Until the next one, I shall see you there. On an adventure.